How's it going, guys? Welcome back. Today we're going to be taking a look at one of the more interesting bosses in this tier, Il'gynoth Corruption Reborn. Let me start off by saying this fight is easily done on normal, especially from a tank's point of view, as we only really get maybe 1-2 mechanics to deal with. Anything else after that's pretty much your own choice. So without delaying it any further, let's take a look at the fight. To start with, you want to face the boss away from the entirety of your raid group. Even the tank not currently tanking should be stood at the side ready to swap. The boss has an ability which is called Ny'alotha, which is a huge frontal cone in front of the on the current tank, which hurts for a fair amount, and then also increases the damage you take from it, like by 75% on its next cast. You'll want to swap this on 2 stacks from one another, because this ability is cast every 25 seconds, and the debuff you get, which increases the damage you take from it, is 45 seconds. So if you go any lower than 2 stacks, you're going to run out of time for the debuff to drop off, and it could overwhelm you very quickly, as the second time round it does hurt considerably more. Going to say again though, when you're not tanking, make sure you just stood at the side of the boss, ready to make the swap. As long as you follow those steps, you should have no problems at all in this fight, which means it's then down to your DPS and healers to get the job done. However, there's a universal mechanic you have to look out for, which is called Curse Blood. All this does is it forms a huge AoE circle around your character, dealing moderate ticking damage every 2 seconds. All you have to do here is make sure that nobody else is within the area of your circle, and yeah, you should pretty much be fine. But if they are, by the end of the cast, or by the end of the debuff, sorry, it'll do like a considerable amount of damage, and if enough people get it wrong, it can very quickly amount to a wipe. So as long as you spread out and you're not stood within anybody else's circle and nobody else is stood in yours, you should be absolutely fine. That just about covers it for actual mechanics of the fight that we have to worry about. However, we can also carry out an important job to help max out the DPS on the organs in phase 2. So whenever you defeat the boss, he'll present you with organs to kill / interrupt. The boss starts with 3 and doesn't die until all 3 are dead. However, you can only kill one per phase. So what us tanks did in our kill is we opted to go for a specific organ every phase. You take next to no damage unless you get Curse Blood, which is easily healable. It doesn't do anywhere near kind of dangerous damage to do anything to kill a tank. And all you have to do is you have to interrupt the organs pumping blood casts. It's an 8-second cast, so it's really easy to get an interrupt off on it, and between the 2 tanks it's easily manageable because it's casted, it's not cast that often on normal. And yeah, this stops more blood from making it out and overwhelming your raid. So if you do the first 2 organ phases, because it also means that the DPS that are interrupting the other organ in the first phase, or the first organ phase, can then go join on the rest of the DPS, and it means that you're still making it so only one of the organs is spawning bloods, and that's the dead one. So yeah, it makes it really clean up until that last phase, or the last couple of phases I should say anyway. And if it's not done right, it can very quickly overwhelm your raid. So like I say, it's worth looking into to do this strat. And that just about covers it, guys. So thank you ever so much for watching. I hope this video helped you out, and as always, leave a like if it did, and if you have any questions, ask below. Till then, guys, good luck with your kills, have a good day, take it easy, and I'll see you later.